Huh? So once we'll discuss introduction to the Python. Observe here. So it is a first before going to discuss the Python, this time, okay. Differentiate the C language, C++ and Python. What is C language? Why you are using C++? Why you are using the Python? Okay. So first one, C language. It is a structural programming language. Okay. The structure of the C language: pre-process statement, global declaration. Okay. So main function. The main disadvantage here. Okay. To declare the global declaration or structure or union or anything. Okay. Anything has to start with the main function. Right. Startup, execute code, memory allocation, calling function, calling structure, calling everything do by the main function, almost like a human heart. Therefore, what happens? The burden of the main will be increased. Strengthen of the program will be decreased. To avoid that, we are into the so disadvantage. Length of the code is increased in main function. The burden of the main will increase. Strength of the main will be decreased. To overcome these problems, we are going to the any OOPS language. Okay, right. Next, C++. It is a OOPS language. In OOPS, object will do the main role. What are the logic provided under the class in the form of functions? We will call those methods with the object. Okay, object declared in the main function. When you go for the object-oriented programming, you can understand. Just remember, okay, what is what, right? So here, what we'll do? We are creating a class, and the class we are creating the function. That function call which are of that class. Okay, the class. Therefore, the burden on the main will be okay decrease because of object will do here. Object provide the memory allocation. Observe here. See, class follows the class name. Inside the class we have a function. That function is calling by the object of the that class name. We have declared in the main function. Now, main just start up here. Observe here. Object will okay execute the code. Okay, memory allocation and call function. That's why I'm saying main duties will be do by the call function. Whatever the main function will do by the object. Not only one class, we can create any number of classes. If you want to create one more class, we can create one more class. Class name one, okay. Function name one. Now I'm creating object for this class also. I'm creating object for the class also. Control C. Class name one, C1, C1 dot to function. I can create any number of objects. But therefore, no burden on the main function. Before that, I will only use one main function where we can create any number of objects. Therefore, the burden on the main will be decreased because of these reasons. We are going to be object-oriented programming rather than the structural language. With C and C++, we will develop only CUI, command user interface applications. If you want to develop GUI and web application, we have to move any server-side technology like C# or Java, Python. These three are the languages. All are almost logic will be remains same. Only difference in the okay structure. Next, Python. So Python is a scripting programming language. Script is nothing but lines of code. It is nothing but lines of code. Clear, right? So we'll see how to write a Python program, simple Python program. Observe here, file, new file. Here you can add a print. Welcome to today's class. Okay, file, run module. Last you save. So where I want to save, I can save. Desktop, 12 PM Python. Okay, py example 1. Save. Let's save now. We get the output on the terminal. Okay. So this is about how to write a simple program in Python. See, Python easier than any other language. Okay, looking like easier than any other language. Clear? Understand? Arpit? Arpit, understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Madhu?
Sir.
Okay. So already yesterday also last class I explained same thing, right? Just take down the photos. Later you can add them. Just take down the photos. Later you can add them. Okay? Already in the కదా. So take down the photos. Okay. Right? First one, next take from the white sum. Next from the C++.
Sir, one scroll up, sir.
Okay. Okay, done.
Okay, sir.
Done. Next. Done. Next. So it is Python is a scripting programming language, and scripting nothing but a lines of. So it's UI. So next. It is scripting programming language and scripting nothing, and it is okay interpreted language. Okay, interpreted language. What is interpretation? As of now, we are doing conversion for the ceiling. We are converting source code to the mission code, then mission code converted to the output code. So here also same thing in Python, but Python won't use the compile directly with the interpreter. What the interpreter will do, line by line execution will take place. Okay, it is also do the same thing, but we won't get any middle code. Okay, middle layer we don't have. Directly source code is coming to the output. Interpreter is for the converting source code to the output, but internally it will convert source code to the mission code to the output. But when we are saying the interpreter, it is converting source code to the output code directly. And line by line execution will takes place in the interpretation. Correct? Clear? So, compiler. Right. Next point. It is very, very important. Dynamic type. Dynamic type. Okay. Okay. Dynamic type. Dynamic typed language. It is dynamic typed language. What is that? Very, very. As of now, we are writing any language, C#.NET, Java, C++, everything. You have to declare the variable. In Python, no need of declaring the variable. Variable declaration, not at all mandatory here. Directly, we can assign a value to the variable. You no need to specify it is an integer, it is a float, it is double. But Python interpreter can understand which code. So, for example, I declared as a 20, it has integer. I declared 20.3, declared as okay. I assume as it is a float. And if I declared as double quotes, in Python, double quotes and single quote both are strings. So we don't have character type in Python. Python doesn't have the character data type. All of the strings, right? So now that is called dynamic type. Next, it is object-oriented scripting programming language. The object-oriented program, okay? scripting programming language. As of now, we have only programming language, structure programming. Here we have scripting programming language. Later, when I go for the object-oriented program, I'll explain this. Next, it is okay. Interactive language. Interactive language. Simply, it can work on any operating system. Okay, it can interact with any operating system. Next, it is modular language. Modular language. See, every language is a modular language. We cannot develop the one project in one complete project with one person or one model. We have to divide with the code into the modules. So already we discussed some functions, right? What are the functions actually? So divide, just take a modularity, divide into the different pieces. Later we'll combine all together with the help of the another module. Okay. So that's why we can call it a modular history of Python. In 1989 and 90, between Gadio Van Rossum developed Python language. Okay, Python language. So Python developed mainly based on different languages. Languages like C++. From C++, it acquires OOPS concepts. Second one, parallel. Parallel is scripting, old scripting language. Scripting. Okay. Parallel scripting. Third one. Modular also we have a language actually. Older language. Modular. With modularity. Okay. Not only these languages, it takes plenty of language references. Python was introduced. Python was introduced. See, we have scripting languages, we have programming language, but scripting programming language we have less. So Python is a scripting programming language. Understand? Okay, right? Now see what is interpretation. Right. See, observe here. We don't have compile option here. We have only a run option. We don't have compile option here. We have only run option. And directly we'll get the output. Actually, internally it is doing. So internally doing the conversion, but we cannot see the compilation. In any interpreted language, we cannot see. Even C language also, if you have an option compile and run, that is not interpretation. In Java also interpretation here. In C# also interpretation here. But Python actually we don't have compilation. In all other languages, we have both compilation as well as interpretation. Python is only the interpreted language, doesn't have any compilation. That is every line will execute, line by line execution will take place. Clear, right? Understand? So observe here. Paint. Source code in the form of .py. Remember, native code means output code. We can call it as native code. Output. Okay, right? So who is doing operation? That means conversion. Here we have interpreter. Okay, interpreter. So this is called compiling structure of the Python. Understand, everyone? Yes. Yes, Malama. So this is simple program, right? Welcome to now see. I am declaring variables here. No need to declare directly, we can assign a variable. A is equal to 40. I am not specifying. B is equal to 50. Okay. C is equal to A plus B. A plus B. Print sum. Comma C. Okay. Now I am running this program. Run model. Click on OK. Sum 90. అవసరం లేదు. సెమీకోలన్ అవసరం ఇచ్చిన తప్పలేదు. ఇచ్చిన రాంగ్ లేదు. చూడండి ఇస్తాం. మన అవగాహన కోసం ఇచ్చుకోవచ్చు. ఇవ్వకపోయినా ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఓకే. చూడండి. చాలా సింపుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ పైథాన్ అనేది చాలా సింపుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్. సీతో పోల్చుకుంటే చాలా రెట్లు మేలు అనమాట. కాకపోతే ఏంటంటే స్క్రిప్టింగ్ లాంగ్ రైటా బాగుంది. నాకు అనుమానం, మీకు అనుమానం రావచ్చు నిజంగా ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తుందా లేదా అని. రాద్దాం. ప్రింట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఏముందా మనకు టైప్ ఆఫ్ మెథడ్ స్పెసిఫై ద విచ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ డేటా వి ఆర్ యూజింగ్. Even C also. Here every data type treated as a class here. Okay. Now observe here. So sum 90 class int class. Integer. Okay. I am not specifying, but it is identifying. Internally it is a identifying as integer. మీరు అడగొచ్చు డౌట్ ఒకవేళ ప్రోటీస్ ఎట్లా సార్ అని అది కూడా చేద్దాం. ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ డిక్లేరింగ్. Now see, run model. Click on. Okay. Okay. So output also float. Understand? Okay. First integer, float. This is the output. Output will become so float and given b value also float. So it is identifying. That's why we can call it as a dynamic type. So put heading dynamic type and write down this. Okay. So put the heading dynamic type. Dynamic type. In Python, write on this. No need of declaration of data type. Okay. In Python, no need of declaration of data type. In Python, no need of declaration of the data type. Python interpreter can understand which type of data type is called dynamic type. Dynamic type. Understand? In Python, no need of declares the data type. Python interface can understand which type of data, okay, we use it. We use it. Okay, is called dynamic type. Simply we can call it as a dynamic type. Clear, Amma? This is the next. Take down the programs and write down the output also. Then only it comes to clear.
Sir, one show that random typed
So
series.
1 minute. 1 minute.